Hi, I'm Jared Falk, and today I'm going to talk to you about combining different drum fills that you already know. And so in the beginning I was playing a couple different examples of fills that I like to use. And in the following sheet music, you'll see how I've combined those fills. Now, don't be intimidated by all the little text and everything on the sheet music, but I think it gives a clear indication of exactly how this can work and exactly how you can take something you already know and make it into something new, something that you wouldn't have just created naturally. And this is something that I really learned a lot from Lionel Duperon, who we worked with on a package called the Drum Fill System, which I will tell you more about later. For now, let's just get into these fills. All right, so I played exercise fill number 1 and exercise fill number 2 for you in the beginning, so we won't go through that. If you want, you can go ahead and just learn those fills. I think they sound great, and if that's something you want to learn, then go for it. But today we're going to talk about more of the concept of doing this. So look at the second line on the sheet music there. You'll notice on the top, I said this is count 3 from the first exercise fill. Okay, and so there we have tom, snare, snare, kick. And then the second count is count 3 from the second exercise fill. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking these two separate fills, and I'm taking pieces from each of them, and I'm making one new one. So what I'll do for you guys, just to kind of show you how this sounds, is I'll play through exercise fill number 1, I'll play through exercise fill number 2, and then I'll play through the new one that is a combination of the first two. Hopefully that's not too confusing, but like I said, it's not important that you learn these exact examples or anything like that. It's more important that you understand how simple and easy this concept is, so you could take it to your set of fills that you already know and come up with like thousands, millions of new ones. All right, so here we go. Let's do it at 80 beats per minute, and I'll go from exercise fill number 1, number 2, and then the new fill. Here we go. So just by listening to that, you can see how easy it is. You can see and hear how easy it is to come up with stuff like this and to come up with new fills. I just remember, like, my first recording ever. I won't share it with you guys because I don't want you to listen to it. But I remember listening back after that. I think I was 17 years old, and I played the exact same fill every single time. Whenever there was a fill needed, it was the exact same fill. And I just think, I was so bored of playing that exact same fill, but I didn't know how to come up with something else. And so I think this is like a freaking awesome concept for coming up with new and exciting stuff and kind of reinvigorating your drumming. Because I know a lot of you guys have probably, you feel like you're stuck in a rut, and you feel like you're not moving, you're not progressing anywhere, and this is something that can seriously get you out of that rut. All right, moving on to the next one. I've given you another example, and you'll see above there on the sheet music, I've written in where the stuff is actually coming from. But again, I'm just going to play through exercise fill number 1, exercise fill number 2, and I'm going to play through the new example and show you how it sounds completely different, even though we're using the same pieces from those first two fills. Here we go. So that's kind of the starting point on where you can take this concept. The next point we want to take it is start using subcounts from those first two exercise fills. So take a look at the sheet music there. You'll notice count 1, I've taken the front half of count 1 on the first exercise. So look at the first exercise. You see I've just taken the 8th note on the snare, and I've just left the kick drum. I haven't added that in. The next count, on count 2 there, I've taken the back half of count 2 on the second exercise fill. This might sound confusing if you don't have the sheet music. The sheet music link is right below no matter where you're watching the video, so go ahead and click that link and you can download it and you can follow along. And so everything is kind of written above those counts, and you'll see exactly where I'm taking this and how I'm actually building this brand new fill from something that I already know. All right, so again, let's just play the first 2, and then I'm going to go into this exercise. Here we go. So you might look at that fill and be like, whoa, that sounds way easier. But I think it sounds cool because it has lots of space, and I would actually probably play it a little bit different in the musical setting. What I'd probably do is add in the hi-hat on quarter notes and just kind of modify it to fit whatever song I'm doing. But many times I'm playing like a rock gig or something in the studio, and they just want a big, spacious fill and not something with tons of notes, like constant 16th notes or constant 32nd notes. So stuff like this is very, very important to learn, to have that space and be able to continue keeping the time throughout that space. All right, the last exercise I've given you is basically just another one where we're taking sub-counts from each of those first 2 exercise fills. So let me play it through for you guys again and show you how it sounds. So there you go. That's how easy it is to take something you already know and turn it into something brand new. And like I said in the beginning of this video, this is something that I learned from Lionel Duperon. We've been working with him on a package for drummers who want to do more of this, who are sick of playing the same old fills. You know, exactly where I was on my first recording, which I'll never share with you guys. And I don't think you guys could even find it, even if you looked. But I'm not gonna, why would I challenge you? But, you know, Lionel was a phenomenal teacher. He's able to take things, like advanced concepts, and really, really simplify them and make them easier and make it in a way so that I can easily learn it and I can easily understand it. And for me, learning drumming, it wasn't a natural thing. It's something I had to work at every single step. And so when concepts are simplified and stuff like that, I just jump right on them, and I absolutely love that stuff. So stay tuned. If you're watching this on the Drum Fill System website, you're probably already signed up. If you haven't signed up there, please do. We're going to be launching something very soon. I'll send you guys more information, so keep your eye on your inbox, and I'll talk to you guys again very soon.